In today's episode, I talk about writing, focusing in on what you're best at, and trying to avoid a distracting fly which is buzzing around in our filming space right now. So hopefully you can't hear it, but it certainly distracted the hell out of it. Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 40 of the Honest Entrepreneur Show. My name's Tom Ross, and let's get into it. First of all, I can't believe we hit 40 episodes. That's pretty cool. I appreciate it's ramped up massively as of late. Now we've slipped into a daily format. I'm excited to see how many episodes this show reaches, but thank you to every single person in my community who watches the show, who listens to the show. I appreciate all of you so much. I'm feeling definitely sleepy for this episode, which I hope is helpful in itself. You know, I'm not one of these video hosts that is like fired up for every single episode. I mean, I'm excited to answer whatever today's question is, but at the same time, I feel like I just want to cuddle.
This question is from Lenine. For design service providers or digital product creators, is a blog an absolute must? I'm considering it for SEO, allowing my audience to pick their platform for consumption and getting longevity out of my content. But writing isn't my strength, nor is it a super passion, although I love writing my social captions and podcast scripts.
Lenine, no, is the answer. End of episode. Maybe, maybe not. No, it's not a necessity. It is one of many things in marketing that you can apply to your product. Like, not everyone has a blog, but there's plenty of people without a blog who are killing it. So, no, you don't need a blog, but you've, in your question, pointed out a few reasons why it's generally a helpful thing. You know, if you're doing a digital product, it can help you show tutorials and lessons on how to use it. And that content is generally going to convert people in your audience to buyers because it demonstrates the actual value of the product better. It might pull in some additional people, like you mentioned, through SEO and that kind of thing. So yes, I think a blog is great, but there's dozens of great things that you can and probably should be doing in your marketing to get your products out there. You need to work out what works for you. And from your question, I think you mentioned that you don't really like writing or it's not one of your strengths. You've got two options. Either you can get a little bit better at the writing and kind of be a bit of a jack of all trades. I did that in the early days. You know, I couldn't afford to hire anyone, so I had to figure out this stuff. Or you could what I do now, and you can delegate out and allocate a little bit of monies towards that. And it doesn't have to be a lot of money. There are services where you can hire ghostwriters, for example, Rachel, who does the fantastic audio intros for the questions on this show. She does this, right? She repurposes content from creative people like me, and then she turns it into long form articles and other bits of content in their voice. And that's fantastic. People like that exist. Many of them are very affordable. And so you could use a service like that. You could focus on your strengths. If your strength is like talking on podcasts like this, or recording a video show, or just doing the art, whatever it might be, then you team up with someone who's a fantastic writer and you get them to disseminate the main points that you love sharing with your audience and then turn that into content. And that becomes a cost for your business, but that lets you scale out your content strategy and hopefully get an ROI on that. I don't know the exact scale to which your operation is operating at right now, but if it's big enough, then you can work out, okay, it's driving this many more sales, it's bringing in SEO and new customers and potential customers. And so it kind of maps out in a business sense for you. If you're a little bit smaller and you can't justify that cost, your options are either focus more on something that you are great at, double down on that to drive more business, or figure out the writing and just work out how to get your head around that. So that would be my answer. Question of the day. What is something that you don't feel very good at or very confident doing within your marketing? Let me know in the comments. Hey, thanks so much for watching this episode. Really, really appreciate you being here with me. If you haven't yet, please do subscribe right here on YouTube. Remember, tick the little bell icon so that you get proper notifications. I really hope you're enjoying the show. I hope you'll stick around for the upcoming episodes. I really want to keep bringing you as much value as possible. So thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you guys soon.